This timeline begins with three 330 milliliter beer cans. One blue, one orange, and one green. Each of them has fulfilled their functions and has been rendered discardable. Chapter 1. Entering the system. Root cause of the chain reaction. The blue can is thrown into a capital litter bin, a standardized element of the Dutch urbanscape that was designed by Bas Pruser in the 1970s. The orange can is thrown into a worn-out aluminum kitchen bin. The green can is thrown into a domestic plastic bin with a closable lid. Chapter 2. Emptying of the trash containers. The blue can makes its way to a lightweight container located inside the body of the capital litter bin. The bin features a slam lock for a triangular key. It is meant to be opened only by the sanitation workers employed by the municipality. The inner container proceeds to be emptied into a plastic trash bag by a sanitation worker. During this motion, the blue can drops on the ground and rolls to the side of a nearby street, evading the trash bag and the attention of the sanitation worker. After the aluminum bin containing the orange can fills up, the trash bag with all of its contents is thrown into a plastic wheelie bin located in front of a single-family house. Every Thursday morning, a garbage truck equipped with an automated extendable arm picks up the wheelie bin and tosses the contents into its refuse compartment. The sanitation worker operating the truck does not have to step outside of the cabin. The owners of the wheelie bin are required to move it once a week from the front of the house to the curb. After the plastic bin containing the green can fills up, the trash bag with all of its insides is thrown into an underground waste container located in front of a residential apartment complex. A plastic card handed out by the municipality is needed to open the container. However, it can be hacked with any kind of card that contains a chip, such as a student card. Each of these containers is equipped with a sensor that sends a signal to the sanitation department when full. If that is the case, a garbage truck equipped with a crane comes to the location, lifts up the container including the underground receptacle, and releases the insides into the refuse compartment of the truck. Chapter 3. Matter out of place. The blue can, after being repeatedly run over by cars, is reduced to a flat piece of aluminum. While laying on the side of the road, it is spotted by a sanitation worker operating an electric litter vacuum. The machine is designed to suck in all kinds of matter out of place. It is a self-contained and portable version of the automatic vacuum waste collection system. AVAC consists of a web of underground tubes that transport waste from litter bins and other refuse containers to a centralized processing facility. In case of the electric litter vacuum, the final destination for transported trash is a black wheelie bin mounted on the back of the machine. The most famous use of this technology exists underneath Florida's Walt Disney World, where most of the refuse is collected with the use of pneumatic tubes. This hides the presence of sanitation workers or garbage trucks that could break the visitor's immersion. An exemption to this rule is Push the Talking Trash Can, a radio-controlled robot that roamed the streets of Disney World till 2014. Chapter 4. Escalation. The orange can is compressed by the garbage truck's built-in hydraulic compactor into a flat, rounded piece of aluminum. However, the electric extendable arm starts to malfunction during later stages of the garbage truck's route. This forces the sanitation worker to step outside of the cabin and manually load the remaining wheelie bins into the trash compartment. During one of the pickups, a piece of his sleeve gets hooked to a part of the hydraulic compactor, dragging him inside. He gets compressed similarly to the orange can. Death of this sanitation worker due to a malfunctioning garbage truck triggers a general strike of the sanitation department employees. They want to show the city that they are not as discardable as they are commonly perceived to be. Chapter 5. Sanitation Workers Strike. Narratives intersect. The green can is also compressed inside the garbage truck into a flat, rounded piece of aluminum. The ongoing sanitation workers' strike prevents it from being successfully delivered to its destination. Instead, as a sign of protest, the operators of the truck dump the transported refuse on the street. The sanitation worker operating the electric litter vacuum decides to join the strike too. He similarly dumps his trash. During the post-accident inspection of the garbage truck, the trash bag containing the compressed orange can is removed from the truck's refuse compartment and left on the street to be picked up at a different time. Trash bags containing the blue, orange, and green cans end up on the same pile of garbage. The protest turns violent after the police try to disperse the striking sanitation workers using force. Fear of injury pushes one of the workers to create a riot shield out of a found wheelie bin to defend himself during the clashes with the police. He covers the shield with a layer of chicken wire to withstand strikes from sharp objects and cuts a hole for a viewing port. After a week of strikes, the streets are covered with garbage. Refuse starts to visually dominate the urban scape. As a result, the city agrees to meet the demands of the workers and increase their wages, as well as take better care of the equipment. Chapter 6. Destination. Soon after, the city is systematically cleaned. A garbage truck designed to fit on a cycle path is deployed to speed up the effort. At a certain point, it arrives at the pile of garbage consisting of the blue, orange, and green cans hidden in separate trash bags. The sanitation worker loads the trash bags onto the back of the small garbage truck and transports them to a sorting facility, where they take 3 different paths. The blue can gets compressed into a bale of cans and sent to an aluminum recycling facility. There, the bale is shredded and smelted into a giant 10-meter-long aluminum ingot. The ingot weighs 27 tons and is made out of 1.5 million recycled cans. Then it is transported to a different manufacturing complex, where it is used in the production of an external tank for a NASA space shuttle. The tank enables the spaceship to lift off and ascend to orbit. It separates from the shuttle's main body after 8.5 minutes of flight and partially disintegrates in the atmosphere before falling into the Indian Ocean. The bottom of the ocean becomes the resting place for the blue beer can. The orange can is never retrieved from the plastic trash bag. It is placed on another garbage truck along with other bags filled with municipal solid waste and dumped on a landfill. There, the orange can finally escapes the bag with the help of a bulldozer, which rips it open while compacting a mound of discarded matter. The orange can rolls down the garbage hill into a valley filled with other orange beer cans. Reunited with the rest, it is left in peace to decompose for 250 years. Within the sorting facility, the green can is mistakenly thrown into a container with medical waste. The container is sealed and placed on a train that takes it to an incineration plant. The green can proceeds to be picked up by a massive grapple claw and thrown into the combustion chamber where it is reduced to ashes. The heat produced from burning the can creates steam that fuels a turbine-driven generator. The green beer can is turned into electricity.